Are we getting anywhere? What the hell, YouTube? Don't understand why things sometimes work fine and then other times just not work. No explanation given. There we go. Okay. No idea what happened there, but cool. YouTube is now working. You love to see it. Okay. Right, where did we leave off in this game? Oh, right, we've just met Argenta. Right. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing, the weapon quivers in her hands. For a brief moment, it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Darius von Valencius, the Lord Captain's heir. And just who are you surprised with your prize? I should introduce myself. Sure.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
The Sensual is right. I don't know how I say that word. There is no time for talk. I am no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that. Do not even think to make them one of the traitors. I will not let such an affront aside.
If you speak truthfully,
Okay.
the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
I like her.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Right. Lore Imperium succeeded. What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader's ship? Your orders serve the ecclesiarchy, do they not? Who are these people with you? What is happening in the office deck? Yeah, let's go that one.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Fair.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Who are these people with you? What is happening on the officer's deck? We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Nice. Okay, so Argenta's joined us. You'll love to see it. The right by blow. Why did these things disappear so quickly? How do I get that back? I did not finish reading that. Nope, that don't do anything. That's inventory, character, journal. Huh. Okay, cool.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I do wish there was a way of keeping. I'm assuming that's it. Okay. Cool. I need to figure this game out, man. What do we got here? The explosion blasted a hole through the door large enough for a person to get through. Huh. Okay.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Why am I selecting you? There we go. Okay. Is there anything else I need to do here? I don't think so. There's something here? The door is closed, but the lock looks intact. It can probably be opened with the right tool. Okay. Okay, cool.
I always keep my options open.
We got some goods. Shouldn't unlock. Okay, I'm just gonna take all. Cool. Let's keep going. The door will not move an inch. It is blocked. Okay. So, oh, we got some more stuff. To cargo to what does to cargo mean? You have received a new, more efficient weapon for your character. To upgrade your equipment infantry, you can either hold left mouse button to drag in your slot. Okay. So it's this. Okay. Well maintained sniper. Cool. You'll love to see it. Okay. I guess that's fine. And do I have a limit to my inventory capacity? I don't know. I guess it's just these squares. Okay. We'll have to figure this shit out. Let's see. So if there's a hole big enough for somebody to squeeze through, can I go through
I
it?
always have a backup plan.
Apparently not. So where then should I be going? How do I get rid of that? There we go. Okay. Map. Okay, well, how do I... Can I move this thing? Ah, that's cool. Okay, I can click on the map to get people to move there. That's nice to know. I don't know how I move the map. It only zooms in the middle, but... Okay, whatever. Where do I need to go then? All the stuff is locked, isn't it? Oh. Lol. Okay, it just needed Sister Argenta to open it. Cool, good to know. What is going on here? Those look like bad guys. I guess we just go for the fight. There we go. Argenta, let's put you here. Then Abelard, I guess I'm gonna put you here, and then you can charge into these guys. Argenta's first, and then Darius. Abelard is not first, which puts him in kind of a bad position. Okay, let's put Abelard here then. Darius, you can be like here. And Adira can be here.
Do you see that?
I think that's fair. Okay, let's do it. Argenta is the warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas and a soldier. She is an expert with burst ranged weapons and weapons that deal damage in an area. Okay, that's tomorrow, bro. Another of Argenta's strengths is her mobility in combat. Run and gun is a unique soldier ability. Using it grants the soldier extra movement points and reduces the cost of their next attack by 1 action point. The soldier will also suffer a -10 penalty of their ballistic skill for this attack. Okay, good to know. Revel and Slaughter is a soldier ability which can be used once for each 3 enemies the soldier kills in battle. Each activation of this ability increases the soldier's ballistic skill, crit chance, crit damage. Okay. Okay, cool. Certain types of weapons let you make burst attacks. While performing immediate attack damage is... Okay. Be careful, burst shots can hit allies. Okay. There is a shit ton of reading in this game, man. It is crazy. Okay, what do I want to do? Run and gun. I don't think I need to move her at all. Do I just shoot? Burst fire? I guess I can just burst fire. I'll go these guys. That seems like the highest probable chance to get all three. Yeah, let's do that.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Those sounds are super satisfying, I must admit. Okay. Can end her turn. Types of cover. Okay, yes, I already know that one. Okay. Darius, let's go for a sniper shot on... Go for this bitch.
I'll make it happen.
Nice. So damn satisfying. Okay.
Death to the weak.
What's this bitch gonna do? Yeah, of course. Okay.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Nice. Abelard's got this. Okay. Adira. What do I have? Forewarning, the site dodge and parry until the end of combat. Okay, let's put that on you. Okay, Psychic Shriek. What is this one? Chains to up to 4 targets within a 3-cell radius. Damn. Okay, let's try that.
Was that you?
Oh shit! Ah! I hit my own dude. Okay, my bad. Cool. Analyze enemies? I don't think I really need to worry about that. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Bro, you are like right on top of an enemy, so let's just hit him. Like, nice. Ah shit, we got reinforcements. Okay. It's still my turn? Oh, okay. Can I charge at this dude?
Indeed.
There it is. You love to see it. Okay. Cool.
Chaos guides me.
We got bitches incoming. Did he miss? I assume so. Okay. Nope. You guys are sucking at this.
Out of my way.
Nah, you guys are just not. You're not getting this, eh? Right, Argenta. What do we got? Do I want to run and gun? Soldier gains 4 MP. Their next attack costs 1 AP less and does not count towards the attack limit per turn. Until the end of the next turn, the soldier becomes winded. While winded, the soldier suffers a need.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay. Did it activate already, or? Weird. Okay, I don't really know exactly what happened there. Let's just go for a burst fire then. Do I go for... I'm not really gonna hit a whole lot. Try and go for this dude. I go for this dude. Let's try that.
Faith without deeds.
Nice.
Strike is a prayer.
There we go. Okay, cool. I don't know what this did. Okay. So this is something you activate. Huh. Okay, cool. I did not use that very well, but whatever. Darius, let's go for a long-range shot on this bitch, I guess.
On it.
Nice. Okay, cool. In that turn, Indira. Let's go for Psychic Shriek.
Anything else?
Okay, well, bro is 1 hit from dead. Warning is already on that dude. I think we're fine. I go analyze enemies.
But of course.
Okay. Nice. Abelard. Can we just like... Can we run up to... Or do I just charge him? Let's charge him.
At your beck and call. One fewer target.
Nice. Okay, cool. Think we're good?
Death to the weak.
Jeez. You guys are not doing a whole lot with your ranged attacks, eh? Okay. Jeez, you do not have a whole lot of movement here. Do I go here? That does put me in range of these guys. It's kind of risky. So it leaves me out in the open. Let's go here.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the
It's not
fire in
really...
my heart.
It's still not cover, so... I guess it's a bit of a waste, but whatever.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Never mind, it didn't matter. That's satisfying. Okay. What is this? An exact replica of Von Valancius' void ship sits on the pedestal. Labels indicate the main compartments, damn it, of the decks of the vessel. Okay, cool. Is there by any chance something in settings that will let me adjust how long tips stay on screen? Tooltip delay. No, that's not it. Tutorial, that's whatever. Dialogue settings. What? Turn-based mode. Auto turn aid. End the turn automatically when the character has no more AP and MP. Yeah, I kind of want that. That seems like it would be nice. Save, that's fine. I think that's fine. I'm not really seeing anything. That is unfortunate. Display? That wouldn't be it. No. Okay. Whatever. Let's just keep going. What do we have here? Collectible? Alternative weapons. In combat, a character may need to use different kinds of weapons which can be prepared in advance. Open inventory and prepare different weapon sets. To switch between a different weapon set, press X. Swapping between weapon sets in combat does not cost action points. Oh, okay, that's cool. I like that. So if I go into my inventory, what do I have? Scrappy auto gun. That doesn't sound very effective. And a las pistol. The las pistol does a fair bit more damage. I guess let's just go for the las pistol. We do that. And then, can we give it a sword? Hey. Okay, so we can do a las pistol and a sword. That's cool. Cool. I think that's fine. Oh, these are just sorting options. Okay. Cool. For Abelard, I don't think I really want to equip him with anything else. Adira is also fine. Argenta, yeah, no, we're fine. We can stick with that. Okay. Do I need to go and search these guys individually? No, I guess not. Well, I kind of do. Okay, so it's obviously in a little area where it'll collect the loot. That's good to know. Okay. What do we have here? Goods. To cargo. I don't know what that means. Huh. Okay. Cargo list. Huh. I don't know what that means. Cargo and inventory. I'll just take all. Okay. Is there anything else? There's someone here. Okay. We got someone else here. titles and authors are printed in gold on the spines of the books. The library contains works on Imperium theology, law, codices, spiritual sketches. Okay. Chronicles of the greatest military contracts, the Crush Expanse, and the Calyxus sector. Okay, cool.
Need to be made.
Right, something else here. The cozy seating area is completely destroyed. Pieces of furniture and splinters are scattered everywhere. Dark stains cover the floor and upholstery. Okay. Collector, sure. Got some more stuff over here. Might as well collect all. Okay. I think that about wraps it up. What's this? The conjugate is silent. It appears the machine spirit is no longer powered by the motive force. Okay. Open door. Darius. Okay. Skill test. To open the door, click the icon above the cogitator. The character with the highest logic will make the skill test. If the test fails, the door will remain closed. A particularly bad result of a logic test can cause the door to become permanently stuck and impossible to open. Oh, damn. That seems a little bit unfair for a random skill check. Okay.
That's how it's done.
Your character is about to make a logic skill test. In dialogue and during explanation, you will often make various skill tests, and the result might determine how successful your character's efforts are. Make hidden dialogue options appear or reveal new information. The success of the test is determined on a rolling 100-side die. Okay, it's just a percentage chance. Each skill test has a difficulty of up to 100, including negative values. To succeed, you must roll a value equal to or less than the sum of both the stated difficulty and the value of the skill used for the test. For example, you are attempting a test with a difficulty of -10. Your character's logic skill is 40. 40 minus 10 is 30. Therefore, to succeed your logic skill, you must roll a 30 or less. Any result above 30 will mean failure. Above 30 will mean failure. That's interesting. So the difficulty is -10. Your character's logic skill is 40. Okay. Note the difficulty is calculated from great to lower values. The greatest difficulty is easiest to pass the test. It's easier to succeed on a difficulty of 40 test than a difficulty of 10 test. Okay. The higher a character's skill score, the easier it is for them to succeed on tests. Skill scores depend on the character's respective character's score once leveled up to succeed. Okay. Jeez, man. There is a lot to this game. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, that looks enticing. We'll take one. That looks like armor. Armored body glove. Can I equip that? Okay, cool. Operator's gloves. Throw those on there. Nice. Okay. Cool. I like it. That looks like it.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Blow up the door. Oh, shit. Okay.
I better myself through my service.
Ha! Okay, cool. I don't know if blowing it up was the only option, but there we go. What do we have here?
We should deal with this.
The benches in the torn apart from a proper place or attached to a rough semblance. Okay. Ah, cool. Multi-key. Okay, cool. Leveling up. Remember to advance your... Oh, right. Okay. Right. Okay, 1 ranks available operative. Do I just keep going here? Operative removes all exploits from the target. This is Darius. Okay. Do I have any kind of choice in this? It seems like I can only just go to the next one. Oh, can I just choose any of these? Jeez, man, there is a lot to think about in this game. This just gives me intelligence and perception. What is this? Available common talents. Stinky Soul, keep going, man. Thank you. There's a lot to think about in this game. It is definitely taking a lot to wrap my head around. The operative removes all exploits from the target, but decreasing the target's dodge, parry, and armor. 1+15 exploits removes sword turn. Okay, exploits are what we apply. We apply stacks of exploits when we like analyze the target. Hope you're doing good. Thank you. I'm doing very well. Hope you're doing well too. Okay, so this is when I analyze the target, I apply exploits, and this removes the exploits and decreases the dodge, parry, and armor by -15 plus the exploits removed times 1%. Jeez, man. Okay. If this ability reduces the target's armor to 0, the operative removes only half the exploits from the target. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. There's a lot of stars that need to line up for that to feel effective. The operative immediately inflicts exploit on all enemies in combat, then makes a free attack against the target that always hits. Until the end of combat, the target of this attack suffers -30%. Okay, that seems kind of useful. Do I go that? Did that even... Oh, it didn't. It just went with that one. That's interesting. Okay, whatever. So I have to just go in a circle then. I can't pick a skill. Whereas next turn they gain +2 perfection. Okay. I wonder why this requires a level up then. Surely I would just gain the skill automatically? Like, huh. Soldier immediately moves the rendered effect until the end of combat. The soldier gains the following bonuses. This ability becomes available after the soldier kills 3 enemy. The kill counter is not reset between rounds. Okay. Sure. Okay. Jeez, man, there is a lot to try and think about in this game. What do we have here? The benches are benches and even the couch are torn from its proper place and stacked in a rough semblance of a barricade. Okay. Cool. Is anything more up this way? I don't think so. So we just keep going down here? Oh, jeez. Well, that's not healthy. Oh, what is this? Ah, shit. The roar of fire clings to your ears. The choking smoke makes you cough across the air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging fall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming. Yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps, and then you see a figure wall of it is Theodora von Blitz. Damn! Chick just walks straight through the fire. Okay. Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, the other is raised in an inviting gesture.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Uh-oh.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Despite his commanding tone, Abelard does not sound too confident. He is staring at the rogue trader, and you notice a muscle in his cheek twitching. Aren't you in pain? Am I... Oh, he's speaking to Argenta, so I'm responding as Argenta. How did you get here? Aren't you in pain? This is impossible. How did you get here?
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere at this time? Indubitably. But are you ready?
Something seems fishy here.
I can lead you
That doesn't sound like something she would say. I'm guessing you're a bitch. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer, and that your answer can be nothing other than acceptance. Well, that means don't listen. Yeah.
If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
I like Argenta. She's cool.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
Uh-oh.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Over roaring flames, you hear distant sounds, frightened voices, screams, muffled, distorted, as if there were a body of water between you and them.
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel.
Ira breaks off and starts coughing violently. Her knees buckle and she looks like she's about to fall. What are we waiting for? Sometimes your character will have to make tough decisions based on their values, interests, and goals. Such decisions affect their convictions. This can develop in 3 directions: dogmatic, iconoclast, or heretical. Each includes 5 ranks. The higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions, and the more noticeably the world around them reacts to their actions and decisions. Promotion through the ranks of each of the 3 directions opens up access to new dialogue lines, events, unique abilities, and also changes the attitude towards your character. Also, some items can only be equipped by characters with certain convictions. When one of the conviction ranks reaches rank 3, it becomes the character's main focus. When that happens, the other 2 conviction ranks cannot be raised above rank 2. Your character's allies have convictions of their own as well. Okay. Good to know. Dogmatic, walk through the fire. The Emperor will guide us to rush past. Heretical, accept the offer for help. Take my pain away and give me harm. Iconoclast, get the people off the bridge. I will not leave my people in harm's way. I'm going to go Iconoclast. You look away, the illusion breaks, the unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voices of the people beyond the shroud go stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors, your determination completely forgot about Theodore, and when you turn back, you see nothing but bellowing fire. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fall back, we will go around. Cool. Okay, so we go around this way then, I
Where did it go? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
To the
Yeah,
same
that's a
place
bitch.
all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
Argenta does not like Adira.
The Emperor favors me today.
Clash of... Wait, what am I doing? Oh, shit. Okay, I did not even mean to do that. Cool. Bridge over this possible, an alternative way to... Oh, okay. So I basically made a path.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, we got some stuff here. What do we got? Why can I not... Oh.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Uh-oh.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak, without us.
Okay.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
Nice.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in.
Oh, wait,
even though
excuse me.
it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
I like that idea. Okay. Make it to the air with... Meeting with the air. Ah. Okay, I failed that objective. Oh well. The best part about these games is that failing an objective doesn't actually mean you fail. It's just a different path, which I kind of love. What is this? Full scales bottom. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love how much freedom these games give you from a story perspective. Like CRPGs give you so much freedom in the way the story plays out, which is awesome. The downside is they tend to have a lot of complicated statistics that are, I don't know, they're a bit... I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who love, you know, tinkering with all the numbers to get things working just right. I struggle with it, man. I do. And I say this as somebody who works with numbers all day, every day. There is some software. When drawing closer, your skin will tingle stage. So, okay. Yeah, it's like... I don't know. It gets a little bit tedious to try and, you know,
I always keep my options open.
figure out what the game wants you to do. Or what the best option for you to do is. No, what is this? Doesn't look like there's anything. Yeah. Okay. Let's just keep going down this way. Can I... Oh, I can't go down the stairs. Huh. So wait, was it this one? This looks right. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Oh, shit. Bro just got a secret passageway there. Okay. We have another door there. We have some goods here.
This could be an opportunity.
Cool. Grab all of those. Clearly it does not serve the stateroom, generates machines, crew panic, maintenance. Okay, cool.
Keep your wits
Can we
about
open this
you.
one? What do we have here? Huh. Oh, what is this? Plasma conduits blaze with energy capable of powering a vast void ship. Okay, cool.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise
Uh,
on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
Okay, sure.
Let
So
us
we'll get in
know,
here.
Dawdle.
What do I... Oh, there. Lord Captain's quarters. Let's do that. Okay. Lunar graphic. Hey, good on you. Sorry for the delayed response. My Kick chat was a little bit hidden. Let me pull it up. Sorry, I am multi-streaming now on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. So, there we go. Okay, cool. What we got here? Damn, this is a nice place. Reach the scholar. Find Theodora von Valancius. Okay. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. She gone bye-bye. Damn. Okay. Well, that didn't take us very long. Wait, where was that? Is it up here? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
The murder scene. Theodore is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
Uh-oh.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Damn. Adira is not happy.
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
You must certainly loathe Theodora. I doubt that Voidfield wished humiliation and suffering upon Theodora, not a swift death. Let's go that one.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
So looks like she glances around looking lost.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Examine the Archmilitant's body. Examine Theodora's body. Let's go with Theodora's body. You lean closer. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot, an extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye, a heap of blood-splattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else, small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Idira, could you try touching Theodora? You might be able to see the killer through her eyes. I don't know if that's possible. Examine the Arch-Militant's body. Inspect the shards on the desk. Dear, what do these shards tell you? Inspect the papers. We'd best be on our way. Let's go with the first one, though I feel like this is...
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Fair. Okay, that's about the response I kind of respected. Inspect the shards on the desk. It's difficult to say exactly what was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if being submerged in promethium. Idira, what do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces, drawing closer. Lady Theodora, and Conrad, and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Ha! Okay.
Tainted witchcraft.
You cannot tell if Argenta's remark is directed at the glass shards or Idira herself. Okay. So those two do not like each other. Let's inspect the papers. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. Handwritten letter with a seal. Wait, so I just can see the letter. Exchange instructions demanded your immediate assistance in our mutual cause. Forthwith, upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations with the queue, you are to depart for the Reichhead system. One of my acolytes, interrogator Henriks van Kalox, operates there at the present time. Upon your arrival at the system, you will without delay make contact with him and offer any assistance required of you, after which you provide him passage to the Furbenaris system. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from your presence to await further instructions. Anticipating the questions you may have. Okay. So XC wanted her to go to the Reichhead system and find interrogator Hendrix von Kalox. Okay. Law appearing succeeded, and sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter, addressed to Theodore of Hungary, signed it with the seal of one of the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity. Ah, okay. Cool. Examine the Archmilitant's body. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's... Oh, this is Mort? I thought this was a bad guy. Okay. The auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and furniture with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. Wow. The safety on the Archmilitant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. Damn. Okay.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
Good to know.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
I love this voice acting so much. And writing. The voice acting and the writing are excellent in this game. Okay. What is this? I didn't get a chance to actually read this. The murder scene looks like something caught in the victims. No one had time to react to what was happening. Okay. There was some shit here we could collect, right? What is this? Rogue Trader's Cloak grants 5 fellowship for each enemy in a 2-star radius. Huh, okay, cool. There's some more stuff here. Just collect all of that. Okay. I don't know what all of this is, but I guess it'll become useful at some point. The power organ seems to have been sitting idle for many years. Oh. I'm a little surprised. What do we have? Oh, shit. That looks like some heresy bullshit right there. We have Theodora. I must admit, I'm not a huge fan of the cartoony art style in this game. But even in spite of the cartoony art style, they still managed to nail the Warhammer Grimdark vibe, which is impressive. It is very impressive. Okay. Abelard is the first to move, so I want to put him... I have a combat servitor. Okay, I don't know what that means. I want to put Abelard... I'm not actually sure. Do I put him here and then just go straight for the attack, or... I guess there and... we hit the combat servitor. I think so. Let's do that. Dude has way more health. Shit. One server's 44 health versus like 16 on these other guys. Okay. Idira, you can come here. Darius can come here. Argenta can come here. You know what? I don't actually want Abelard there because Idira is going to be able to fire in a wide burst. So Abelard can go here, and I'm just going to attack straight up there. Okay. Light and medium armor. Armor protects the character from incoming damage. Light and medium armor types are both available to you at the moment. The armor stat indicates what percent of incoming damage an attacker can absorb. Type of armor also influences the chances that the character wearing it will pass a dodge test. The higher the dodge penalty, the lower the chance to dodge an enemy attack. Oh, I see. Okay, so the dodge penalty on the armor reduces dodge chance, basically. A character in light armor dodges attacks more often, but takes more damage when hit. Medium armor absorbs more damage if the character's hit, but reduces mobility and ability to dodge attacks. Okay, that makes sense. Some talents allow characters to use different armors more effectively. Good to know. You have obtained heavy armor. Unlike medium armor, heavy armor provides the ability to deflect damage. Yeah. Deflection is a unique heavy armor stat that reduces damage taken by a specified flat amount. Heavy armor has a higher armor rating than medium and light armor, but also usually has a higher dodge penalty, making it harder to dodge enemy attacks wearing it. Only characters with heavy armor proficiency talent can wear heavy armor. Okay, good to know. Right, I just want to pour myself another glass of wine real quick. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. Abelard, let's go for... Let's go for a charge? I guess so. Until the warrior's next turn, they gain 2 deflection and 10 and plus 10 temporary wounds. 2 deflection and plus 10 temporary wounds. What does that mean? Additional wounds granted by certain effects and abilities. When a character suffers damage in combat, temporary wounds are deducted first, followed by the character. Oh, okay, so it's like extra health. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, so let's go with that. I need movement points. Okay, so let's go with that. And then go with charge.
I will do my duty.
Nice. Okay, cool. I can't strike anything, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll just end that turn. Right, Darius. What do we have here? The operative removes all exploits from the target. Let's go... Surefire plan effect activations. I don't understand what this means, in all honesty. Analyze enemies.
It's as good as done.
Okay. Then I guess I'm gonna go... Can I see how many stacks? Can't really. Okay, let's go with this. I don't know what that's gonna do, but...
I'll make it happen.
Expose weakness. Okay. I wish I could see what this means. Can I... Servitor? Just removes all exploits or target, decreasing the dodge, parry, and armor. Okay. Okay, let's just go with a regular attack then.
If not, another enemy down.
You encounter enemies with various abilities and features. An icon next to an enemy's portrait indicates that they are under the influence of some kind of effect. Click right mouse on the effects icon. See more details. Oh, okay. Okay. Duration permanent. The servitor is heavily damaged. Its damage, hit chance, and wounds are greatly reduced. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, Argenta. We need... What is this? Revel in Slaughter? I think we just go for a regular attack. cool. Where do I go? I think I go here.
I'll do it.
I love that so much. Okay, cool. I don't think I really need any of that. Okay, cool. Idira. Let's go with...
Will do.
Let's get Abelard some help. Okay, so he's under Endure. And forewarning. Psychic increases the target's dodge and parry by 10% until the end of the combat. Okay. Cool. Okay. I must admit, I like the tooltips that they got up are really convenient. Like, it's so nice that I can just right click and I can immediately go and see what these mean. That's very useful, especially for a game like this that has so much going on. Okay. Let's go with this lightning arc. Go here, and then go for these three. Yeah. Still hit Avalon. Dude is just struggling, yeah, but okay. Nice. Well, we killed the enemies, so that's good to see. What does this do? Analyze? Yeah, let's do that.
Anything else?
Okay. What's this bitch gonna do? Oh, shit. Damn, I am glad that missed. That looked like it would have hurt. Okay, let's go. Endure again. Nice. Okay. Then let's charge this guy.
At your beck and call.
Jeez, man. That dude is a tank. You can gain a better understanding of what transpired in combat. Checking a combat log. All actions formed to your character convention in the combat log. Okay. Where is the combat log? Is it this log? Oh, okay. Ah, okay, I see. Can we expand? Nice. Okay, cool. These are really nice features for a game like this. Like, being able to just go back and see is so... It's just such a nice quality of life thing, you know? Then we can also just, like, hit this dude. Nice. Okay. Darius. What do we got? Let's go... Analyze enemies again.
I'll see to it personally.
Who's next after Darius? Genta. Okay. And let's go expose weakness.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, cool. Then we just shoot him, I guess. Nice. Okay. Argenta. I don't like where she's positioned because I'm gonna end up hitting Abelard. So let's get you here.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
And then let's go for this. 6 to 10 damage. So 6 to 10 damage, but this is just a single shot, whereas this is a burst. I feel like burst is more effective. But again, I'm risking hitting Darius. You know what? Let's risk it. Let's risk it.
Worse, but not by much.
Darius is just taking more friendly fire than anybody else. That's crazy. Okay, I think that's fine. Oh, right. It's still Adira's turn. Adira, I kind of want you to get behind cover.
The future on the battlefield.
We will go with... Nice, okay. Then let's go analyze enemies. And let's go Psychic Shriek.
Was that you. What an unfortunate
Ah,
turn of
nice. That
fate.
killed him. Okay. Damn. Okay. We leveled up again. I'm not sure what the point of, like, giving me this whole screen is if I don't... Oh, wait. Is there now a choice? But where? The operative immediately inflicts one exploit on all enemies in combat, then makes a free attack against a target. That attack always hits until the end of combat. The target of this attack suffers a 30% penalty to knock dodge. Okay, that seems very strong. And this one, fresh target when you operate attacks an enemy. Full wounds that more damage. Okay, so just more damage at full health, basically. Expose weakness costs 0 AP. Huh. Okay. I don't really know what I should be... I can't complete, which is interesting. So, what? Do I... Oh, do I need to pick one of these? Expose weakness costs 0 AP. When the operative triggers an exploit in enemy, the operative gains +1 damage +2% offset until the end of combat. Only applies in the first strike. Expose weakness also reduces the enemy's toughness and willpower by -1 round. Okay, so that makes expose weakness more powerful. Sure. I guess we go for that. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm not gonna... There is way too much here for me to, like, sit and try and go through all of these. Let's just go for the ones that's recommended, I guess. Okay. Darius, what do we get here? Warrior immediately restores all AP and MP and gains +3 MP until the end of the turn. They do not lose MP after performing attacks. Warrior has no limit on melee weapon attacks. Triggers turn. Okay. Thick Skin. The warrior gains damage reflection. Their parry chance increased by 20% of the worst total armor. Oh. That's kind of nice. I wouldn't mind putting Abelard in some heavy armor and then just, like, making him an absolute, tank. Epicenter of Slaughter. It's so metal. I love it. Whenever the warrior is attacked, they gain +1 stack of Epicenter of Slaughter until the end of combat. At the start of their turn, the warrior gains a temporary wound for each stack. That's interesting. If the warrior has less than 50% wounds, they gain 30% chance. That sounds kind of nice. The warrior's critical damage is increased by 8% against enemies not armed with a melee weapon. The warrior's melee attacks deal an additional 3 damage to enemies that have no allies in adjacent cells. Whenever an enemy attacks a warrior, the warrior's next melee attack against that enemy deals an additional 5 damage. Does not stack, but can be reactivated after another attack made by either the same enemy or a different one. Huh. Okay, cool. This one also seems kind of nice. I kind of want to go thick skin. I kind of do. Let's make Abelard just an absolute tank. I want him to be in the middle of all of the shit. Just absolute tanking damage. Adira. Okay, this is going to be very similar to Darius then. I'm going to go... I don't remember what I did with Darius, to be completely honest. What did I say for Darius? Expose weakness also reduces enemy's toughness. I think I kind of want to do the same for Adira. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just make it the same. The soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon's rate of fire. Using the weapon's attack that normally cost the least AP. These attacks do not spend AP until the end of the soldier's turn. Their first attack against each new enemy automatically scores a critical hit. Damn. Soldier immediately released. Okay, that sounds nice. Unpredictable. 8% critical hit chance. This bonus is doubled against enemies from which the soldier is protected by cover at the moment of attack. Damn. Okay, I kind of like that. Reloading costs 2 AP less, 1 minimum. The first reload does not cost AP. Okay. After the soldier deals damage to 3 different enemies, the soldier gains 18% more damage for the next attack in the current combat. Okay. Whenever the soldier deals damage, their critical damage increased by 1% until the end of combat. Cover efficiency is increased by 10% for full cover and 20% for half cover. Ooh, that's also kind of nice. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals 9% more damage to enemies. Okay, I think it's between exploit surroundings and unpredictable. I think I want to go unpredictable. I want to make Argenta just an absolute crit like champion. Although I kind of want to do that with like a sniper character like Darius, make him a crit. But I know you get another sniper later in this game, so let's go exploit surroundings. Let's make Argenta just a little bit more tanky. And then we'll go for crit on a sniper character. I think that's probably better. Okay. Oh, right. These guys have their own, I don't know what's this called. Alignment? Okay, so obviously dogmatic. Damn, Adir is heretical? Okay, I suppose that kind of makes sense, but it still feels weird. Bro is iconoclast. That makes sense. I'm probably going to go more iconoclast route. I might go dogmatic. I'll see what choices are presented to me. For now, I've gone iconoclast, which is fine. I'm happy with that. Okay. Right.
No further.
We'll just take all of those. Okay. Okay. I don't see anything else here. Okay, cool. Woodship Bridge, let's do it. Okay. Oh, shit. This place is not looking good. Collect all of those.
I always get the job done.
The horrific vision is a product of the warp's energies that permeate the bridge. Okay. Damn. This place is looking crazy. Yeah, these bitches, they probably need to be executed, eh? I'm seeing a lot of chaos shit going on here. We can't have none of that. Where do I go? Do I just keep going this way? Oh, right, I do keep going this way. Okay.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Ah, shit. We got a bitch. We need to kill the bitch.
Help has arrived.
Oh, it's Edelthrat. Okay.
Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader.
Damn. I like that the game brings attention to how your choices affected this. So because I chose the iconoclast route of saving the people on the bridge, this dude is now either wounded or dead. Whereas if I'd gone to him sooner, we might have been able to save him. That's a really nice touch. Okay. Theodora is dead. I found her and the Archman to study. The Lord Captain will not be joining us. You look dreadful. Can at least die with dignity in the lives for the rogue trader. You look dreadful.
I am still standing, and I have enough strength in me for one more fight. All that truly concerns me is this. Where is the Lord Captain?
The Lord Captain will not be joining us.
Oh, the rogue trader is dead?
She is indeed, my guy.
No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
Well, hold your horses there, buddy. We still gotta fight here.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only by resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat. Not wrong. The ship can still be steered out of the warp, but we must first restore the communication between the bridge and the navigator's sanctum. Perhaps the warp does not have to be the end. I forbid you from yielding.
Words worthy of a righteous soul.
Argenta likes that.
Save the lofty words for later, will you? The navigator's ready to take the ship out of the warp if he gets some help from the bridge.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
Edelthrat stares at you, his eyes harden with cold resolve once more. Let's do it. We got some bitches to screw up here. Ah, he just stabbed another one. What a bitch. Please let me shoot this guy in the face. I want to shoot him in the face. You can see Kunrad Voitiker, I do not know how to say that name, clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them. Uh-oh, that's gonna be the shit that he stabbed the rogue trader with, isn't it? We're out of time. Edelthrat bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You see a wave ripple across the whites of Edelthrat's eyes, and they begin to turn a sickly yellow. Draw your weapon, you duplicate. The rogue trader's death will be avenged. To Edelthrat, that complicates things. To the party, ready your weapons. If we are to die this day, let us die with honor. Yeah, let's do that one.
No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. It will not be like this. Not today.
Damn. Bro's getting fired up. Let's do it.
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell.
Ah, shit. Bro's gonna give himself to save us.
Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
Damn. Bro's got this. I believe in you.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Why is Bro so surprised by that? What the hell? Okay.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Ah, shit. Ah, yeah, bro just got dude got turned into a chaos spawn. That is crazy. Okay, cool. He has 128 health. Ah, shit. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Darius, you're actually fine there. Argenta, you can probably go over there. Adira, let's put you here. I hope you can fire from there, but I think you can. Abelard, where do we want you? I don't actually know where I want to put Abelard. He's next after Darius, which means I need him to just, like, run in. But I don't like that. I can't put him anywhere down here. I guess he just stays there? I don't know, man. I don't know what's the best play here for Abelard. I think I'm just going to put him... here. Because we have Abelard. No, it's Darius, Argenta, Adira. then Avalon. He's the last. Okay, never mind. Let's leave him back there. Okay. Enemy status. You will encounter enemies with various abilities and features. An icon next to the enemy's portrait indicates that they are under the influence of some kind of effect. Yes. Okay. Chaos Spawn. Natural armor. The creature's armor depends on the amount of its wounds. If it has more than 70% of its wounds, it has 55% armor. Ah. Okay, that's an interesting way of doing natural armor. Cool. Also, it always suffers 20% toxic and fire damage. Right, okay. So, Chaos Spawn are weak to toxic and fire. Exploit. At the start of each turn, the operative inflicts 1 stack of exploit on all enemies in opposite line of sight. Oh, okay, so he can inflict exploit on us. He has claws. Toxic spirit. Okay. Okay, cool. This is going to be an interesting fight, but you know what? We got this. Right, Darius. Let's go analyze enemies. And then let's just shoot the bitch. Wait. I don't know what this does. At start of combat, the Crime Lord gains +3 stacks of Surefire Plan effect. Activation of this ability consumes 1 stack and makes the next action stronger depending on the type of action. Crime Lord attacks, it'll 40%. The Crime Lord moves, they can 40% dodge and parry until the next turn. The Crime Lord uses a non-damage ability. Okay, so it basically just improves my next action. Okay. Sure, I guess I'll just use that. And then I just attack. Okay, cool. Not a whole lot of damage, but you know what? We'll take it. Can I? I've already used this once. Okay. Argenta. Honestly, you can just like straight up shoot this bitch. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, somewhere there. Nice. Okay, cool. We killed that guy. I don't think there's a lot more she can do, so in that turn. What the? Momentum. To use unique abilities called Heroic Acts or Desperate Measures, momentum is required. Okay. Depending on the actions of your party in combat, the momentum bar will increase or decrease. A high momentum value allows a character to use a heroic act. A low value grants access to desperate measures. Both abilities can completely change the course of battle, but every party member can use one or the other and only once in single combat. Okay. So if you're doing either really good or really bad, you basically get an ultimate ability. So what is this? Okay, so that's my momentum. Dismantling attack. Immediately inflicts 1 exploit on all enemies in combat and then makes a free hit against the target. I don't know how this is gonna work on. Because this is now a ranged attack. Veil degradation. Let's go for this. I cannot use that. Why?
No can do.
No line of sight. Really? You are right there. That's such bullshit. I mean, I also can't use this. Ah, come on. That is just annoying. Like, yeah, you should be able to see right through there. Huh. Okay, so then, Adira, I first need to move somewhere. Just gonna put her, I guess, here.
Will do.
Okay, cool, cool. Then let's go this doodad. Nice. Okay, cool. Oh, shit. Veil degradation 15 or 20. At the beginning of combat, veil degradation usually starts at 0. Veil degradation increased by 1 for each use of minor psychic power, and 3 for each use of magic psychic power. It decreases by 1 each round. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay, so we need to watch out for that. How do I know what causes veil degradation? Ah. Okay, I guess just the veil icon then. Okay. Cool. Well, I think that's fine. We can enter in there. No, bro is just executing shit. Okay. Abelard. Shit, man. I don't know what to do with you. Okay, let's go endure. Then let's go like here. And then let's use charge.
It will be done.
This is going to be interesting. Abelard is probably going to get screwed up right now.
Target well struck.
Nice. Okay.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Strengthens me.
Lol.
Follow my lead.
Okay, well, having all these guys on my side is definitely helpful. This is probably what happened from me saving them. Ah, shit. Nice, we got the parry. We got the dodge. You love to see it. Abelard's tanking. Bro just wrecked him.
Temporary setback.
What a G. Okay, Abelard. What is the scream? Oh, that's a Chaos Spawn. Abelard. What was that rendering scream that this dude did? Was this one? Rending scream. The target makes a toughness test. If failed, the target suffers bleeding for 5 rounds. I don't know what that did to Abelard, but okay, cool. Darius, let's go analyze enemies.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, how many stacks of exploit does this guy have? 3 out of 100. Okay. 3 out of 100 exploit. If I use this expose weakness, it removes all exploit and it decreases dodge, parry, and armor by 15 plus exploits removed times 1%. Okay. I guess we chill on that for now. We'll probably use that next turn. Nice. Okay.
Faith shields me.
I am gonna absolutely wreck Abelard if I use this. Can I move to a better position? Like if I go here. Let's try. A bit risky, but let's give it a go. Okay, now. There. We might also hit Buddy Boy back there.
Faith without deep.
Nice. Devourer. What the? What did that do? Did bro just gain back health? Okay. What is Devourer? What did that... The creature devours an ally, restoring 30% of its maximum moves. Ah, that's such a bitch move. Okay, so he just healed. Cool. Argenta, I don't think there's anything more I need from you. I can use a heroic act. I think we're fine. She's not very well positioned, but pretty fine. What in the hell is that? Is there a ghost? Why is there a ghost walking around? Okay. We have a heretic cutthroat. Oh, okay, yeah. This bitch is probably going to shit on you again, like he did the last dude. Adira, you can now move over here. Let's do analyze enemies. I need to get as many stacks as I can. Why am I only on 3? Surely I should be on more than that. Weird. Let's go ensuring. Okay, cool. And then let's go psychic scream.
Will do.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Oh shit. We are getting up there in veil degradation. That could be problematic. Okay, Abelard. We're gonna go endure again. And then 7 to 9. It's also just 7 to 9. Okay. Guess it doesn't really matter then what we use. What is this? For 1 round, the Navy officer and their allies and 3 stars gains 2 deflection for each archetype taken by the Navy officer. Wait, what? Archetype defines a character's role in camp. I mean, I guess we just use this? I don't know what. Okay. Cool. I don't really know what that did, but whatever. Wow, that did not do a lot of damage. So Abelard currently has brace for impact, 2 deflection, 2 deflection, okay, and combat. Okay, cool. I like that. Okay, so Abelard's pretty tanky up there, so hopefully he's okay. What is his... The warrior immediately restores all AP and MP, gains 3 MP till the end of turn. They do not lose MP after performing attacks. The warrior has no limit on melee weapon attacks this turn. Shit. Okay, let's give that a go then.
No matter the cost.
Then we just... Heroic act use. This character can no longer use heroic activations. Yes. Okay. What immediately restores all AP and MP gains plus AGI bonus. Do not lose MP after performing attacks. The warrior has no limit on melee attacks this turn. No limit on melee attacks this turn. Do I just go for strikes then? This is 7 to 9. Sure. Okay, let's just do that.
At your beck and call.
Oh, okay. So I can just keep hitting it then. Your bro is just straight. That ain't right, man. What did he do to Abelard? What the hell?
Follow my lead.
What the hell was even that? Okay. Shit, man. This Chaos Spawn is looking very problematic. Nice, okay. Darius, let's go. He keeps losing stacks of exploits. Shouldn't I be able to stack these? Optive stacks start with an exploit stack. Deals damage also. Why is it going down? I've been stacking them this whole time and it's just okay, whatever. Let's use exploit weakness then, just because.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, cool. Bestial Rage. Whenever an enemy attack deals damage to this creature greater than 15, creature's maximum versus creature gains 5. Okay, cool. Exposed weakness also reduces enemy's toughness and willpower. Okay. What did he do to Abelard? Bro. Cannot act, suffers 30%. Wow. Okay. So he knocked Abelard on his ass. I don't even know how he did that. I thought it was still my turn, but whatever. Okay, we just go for a regular attack then. Okay, Argenta, let's move you up a little bit, because I feel like you're standing in some kind of goop there. Just go for a regular attack. Your wounds are not looking good. Can you heal Abelard by any chance? No. I can heal myself. What does it do? Okay, let's just chill for now. Let's throw this. Nice. Okay, that's a decent bit of damage. Okay.
My prescience has failed me.
Okay, well, it's still fine. Let's go analyze enemies. Okay, then we're gonna go exploit weakness. And then we're gonna go psychic scream.
Was that you? Or...
Not my worst day.
Oh shit. He gets knocked down again? That's just so not fair, man. I like this dude. That random ass soldier dude is pretty damn strong. Okay, we're gonna go analyze enemies. Then we're gonna go exploit weakness. And then just go for an attack.
I'll see to it.
Nice. Okay. Okay, Abelard is not looking good. Permanent. This ability and movement's -20, huh? Okay, Argenta, if you come like right here.
This is unacceptable.
Wounds requirement not met. What does that mean?
I will not.
I don't know what that means. What is... Base skill Medicare contains... Where's... Restores 16 wounds. Also removes bleeding, removes injury. So why can't I use this on Abelard? Let's go just have a certain number of injuries. These injuries are replaced with trauma. Making use of med kits in time to treat injuries. Removing traumas is a difficult task. They can only be... So what I want to know is why can't I get Argenta to use a med kit on Abelard? Okay, I don't get that. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go for a regular attack, or do I reload? Shit, reloading costs a lot of EP. Let's just do that.
As the Emperor commands. I refuse.
Okay. Okay, momentum 6. This ability also grants 3 additional momentum features.
I'll do it.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, I can't really do anything more. We'll just stop there.
Why did I not foresee this?
Okay. Abelard is pretty down bad. We're gonna go analyze enemies. Then... And then we're gonna go Psychic Scream, I guess.
Will do. Another voice to join my choir.
Jeez, like, man. Okay, we should have healed Argenta, it turns out. Your character has lost consciousness and their wounds have been reduced to 0. The character can no longer participate in combat, nor can they be resuscitated by any means. They will regain consciousness after the battle and receive a trauma, which can be healed by resting on a ship. Okay. Okay, I don't really know what to do about this. Okay. What is this? Broken ribs. This thing is just way too strong, man. That's crazy. Okay, do we reload? Sure, let's go for a reload. And then we'll just go for a regular shot.
It's as good as done.
You missed! Are you kidding me? That's rigged. I wish it told me... Oh, there, major psychic power. Okay. Okay. Generation increased by 1. Okay, I see. Okay, so all of that does veil degradation. Cool. This one does not do veil degradation, and neither does this one. Okay, so we'll do analyze enemies.
Was it you?
Yo, Lexi. Yo, sup, dude? Welcome. Sorry for the delayed response. Okay, let's do that. And then let's just go Psychic Shriek. That's really all I can do. Brother, this bitch is wrecking me. Okay, we got to dodge. Ah, are you kidding me? I am like out of ideas. I really don't know what to do here.
Don't let your guard down.
Duck behind here, I guess. Go analyze enemies. We'll go exploit weakness. And then we'll just go for a regular attack, because I really don't know what else to do. I did decent damage, but I think we're dead now. Hey, we got a dodge. Okay, we might still win this.
Catch my breath.
Okay.
I'll make it happen.
If this shot misses at point blank range, why can I not use it?
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Unavailable. Why?
I won't compromise my principles.
Why is it unavailable? What the hell? Is there an enemy too close to me? Of course. Holy shit, that's lucky. Okay. Oh, okay, so I have to be further away. You'd better not miss this. Holy crap. If you miss that... Brother, I nearly got absolutely wrecked there. That's crazy.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Good to know. Okay. At this archetype rank, it is possible to increase the base characteristics of the character. Oh, okay. So just lets me choose. What do I want? Logic, perception. Oh, this is recommending intelligence or perception. Intelligence or perception. I'm kind of wanting to go perception, to be honest. What does weapon skill do? My intelligence is at 35. Human reason and knowledge. Reach point attention. 5% more damage with non-burst ranged area attacks. Also affects the Lore, Imperium, Lore, Warp, Lawsiness, and Tech use skills. Okay, intelligence is pretty big then. Kind of like that. Perception. Perception describes how well a character perceives their surroundings. Characters with high perception can pick out a stray bolter shell casing between the data sources. Awareness skill reduces enemy dodge chance against characters. Okay. My perception is actually already quite high, so intelligence might be the better option. What about ballistic skill? Ballistic skill is already reasonably high, reflects the character's accuracy with all forms of ranged weapons and determines the trajectory of shots in a burst. I think I want to go intelligence. Weapon skill reflects the character's competence in all forms of close combat. Okay, we don't need to worry about weapon skill, because I'm not doing a close combat build with Darius. Let's go intelligence. Let's go intelligence. And then here, brutal hunter, death. Death World characters gain plus 15% crit chance against targets with the bleeding effect. Okay. Lifetime scars. Death World characters suffer 3 less damage from fire, toxic, and bleeding effects. That's kind of nice. I like that. Tenacity. Once per combat, when a Death World character suffers the stunned, blinded, or mobilized effect, the effect is ignored and they instead gain 20% of their maximum wounds as temporary wounds. Huh. Also not bad. Trusty weapons. Death World characters gain 10% critical hit chance for axes, hammers, and las weapons. Okay, I don't care about that. Wounded Beast. Every injury increases Death World characters' agility and willpower by +5. Every trauma counts as 3 injuries. So you basically get a little bit of a buff for each debuff you get, it seems. I think I want to go lifetime scars. So it reduces damage from those. Death World characters gain 15% crit chance against targets with the bleeding effect, or 50%. Or with 50% or less of their maximum wounds. Okay. It's between these two. I'm kind of thinking lifetime scars to make me more resilient. But brutal hunter. Okay, no, let's go brutal hunter. Let's do that. That'll just up my damage overall, I guess. Okay. Abelard, what do we got? Thick skin? Why is this? You already have. Oh, I already. Okay. Epicenter of slaughter. I think that's the one I want to go for. What's enrage? If the warrior has less than 50 students against. Oh, right. Okay. No, we already know that one. Okay. Let's go epicenter of slaughter. I kind of like that. And then we're going to go with, what is toughness? How easily a character can shrug off pain, as well as how well they can resist toxic transformations. Okay, I kind of like that for Abelard. I do. Weapons skill. Close combat increases their parry, reduces enemy parry chance. Okay, that's also kind of big. Weapons skill and toughness are both big for Abelard. What's more important? Weapon skill's 40, toughness is 50. Let's go weapon skill then. Yeah, let's do that, just to kind of even them out a little bit. Why is my agility so low? Can't I see what's affecting it? Oh, why am I getting a negative 20 penalty to agility? Probably this trauma. Oh, yes, okay, there it is. Adira. Intelligence or perception? Perception's at 45, intelligence is at 30. So let's up her intelligence as well. Edge of Fate. At the beginning of every combat, the psychic gains 50% crit chance. The first critical hit removes this effect. Okay, so it's just a higher crit chance at the beginning of combat. Allies under the effect of at least one psychic power gain additional 7% armor penetration. Flawless plan. Every 9th successful dodge and or parry by the Psyker and their allies combined grants the Psyker 2 additional AP on the next turn. Okay. The first dodge attempt of every enemy in combat suffers a negative 14% penalty. That's nice. Unnatural luck. When a Psyker uses a divination psychic power on an ally without an unnatural luck effect, that ally gains unnatural luck. Unnatural luck, when an enemy suffers a critical hit, it becomes a normal hit. Or when an ally suffers a critical hit, it becomes a normal hit instead, and the unnatural strike. Okay, so it's just like a damage reduction, basically. I'm not a huge fan of any of these, to be honest. I think Predicted Downfall, probably. But yeah, all of them are so situational. Argenta, what do we want? My agility is surprisingly high with Argenta. Why is my agility so high with her? Ballistic skill, 45. That makes sense. That, to me, that would be the one I would want to upgrade with Argenta's ballistic skill. Yeah. Agility is a measure of a character's quickness response to high agility allows the character to manipulate delicate explosives. Huh. Improves character's initiative, dodge, chance, and reaction. If a character uses a melee weapon, their dodge is equal to half initiative. See, agility feels like something that should be on Abelard, not Argenta, but yeah, let's go ballistic skill. That's fine. And then chance. Okay, I might as well just get this as well. This was the other one that I really wanted, and I just went to exploit surroundings instead. Okay. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Nice. Okay. Right. Doesn't look like anything though. There's some stuff here. Let's take all. Is that it? Items and convictions. You found an item that can only be equipped by characters of a certain conviction rank. You can open the character menu to see which conviction your character follows. Note that both your character and their companions have their own convictions. You can check what conviction actions in the bibliography tab. Oh, okay. Change direction. Okay, so this item that I picked up, blade shard from mysterious metal that shimmers in unnatural colors. Requires iconoclast. Oh, okay. Okay. That I should be able to equip. Yes. Okay. So I need to equip this on somebody who is iconoclast. Each character used in battle increases the wearer's dodge chance by 20% until the end of combat. That's nice. I want to throw that on Abelard. Yeah, because he's the one who's more like in the middle of combat. Increases the wearer's dodge chance by 20%. Yeah, he needs dodge chance more than Darius does. So we can call that there. A blade made of mysterious that shimmers with unnatural colors. Can I equip this? No. Okay. I can equip this one. What does this do? Gains 5 fellowship. What is fellowship? I can't open that. I don't know what fellowship is. How do I get this tooltip to stay there? Oh, there. Fellowship represents a character's ability to interact with other creatures, to deceive, charm, or befriend them. High fellowship will help a character find a way to approach having unsocial events. Okay, cool. So that should go on a character that has commerce, law, impairment. Okay. We're against 5 toughness if the intelligence is less than 35. Lol. What's this guy's intelligence? 35. Okay, so this also needs to go on Abelard then. There we go. Okay. It should. Okay. That's fine. We're happy with that. We're against plus 10 bonus to commerce and lore imperium. I kind of want that on Darius, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. I think we're happy with that. Right. Is there anything we've missed? I don't think so. What formation do I want? Abelard in front. Yes. Uneditable formation. I don't think I really want Argenta in the back, to be honest. I kind of want her somewhere there. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with that.
He's dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
Old man, he was never going to make it. He was mutating right in front of us. You just ended his suffering sooner.
Okay, good to know. I don't see anything else. Where should I be going?
Rival, Master Helmsman.
Oh, there. Okay.
Systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry. We'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
How did you people survive in here? We need to reestablish contact with Navigator Sanctum. It's our only chance to reestablish. Yeah, let's do that. Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing. One of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking.
Restore the Fox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
He directs your attention upward to the throne that says, which is okay. I'm ready. Begin the ritual. Theodora, the image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes revel in the entity's true surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, the other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the warp.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all these voices are the myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your mind. You are to blame for Theodora's death. I am saving my people. Do your worst, but you cannot stop me. Be gone, Phantom. Let's do that. Shrill ringing a sound that can only be interrupted with his laughter.
Lead them, mortal. Guide them. Persuade them. Force them to walk your path. You will need followers, for destiny is preordained.
Sure.
This violent vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
Jeez, man.
Child of the dawn.
Can we get a hazy glimpse of the future?
Follow it, servant of mine.
A cavalcade of hazy glimpses of a future yet unknown pass before your eyes. A flash of crimson and purple. The images replace one another in violent kaleidoscope without ever letting you get a proper look at them. Through the rippling mirrors you see twisted of Amalard, Lord Seneschal of the dynasty. Jeez, like, okay. There's some creepy warp shit going on.
The Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live.
Damn. Okay.
The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
So I just straight up became the rogue trader. Rogue trader. You love to see it.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
Damn. Okay. Oof. I think we can call it there for the evening. Oh, shit. Open the cargo management screen to normal the cargo on your ship. The amount of cargo type, specific cargo being filled up. On the cargo tab, you can see details. Cargo is needed when trading with merchants. You'll need them soon. Okay, cool. Deep shadows of weariness can be seen on Abelard's face, though the old officer's eyes are keen. They rake over you from head to toe. He frowns, mutters something, then nods to himself. Well done. Well then, your lordship. You cannot help but notice that Seneschal does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His hesitation brings an involuntary smirk to your face, as though something else entirely is gloating at the officer's confusion. Seeing your smile, Abelard pulls himself together. You wonder whether the corrupted weapon is small. Yeah. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy's deputy, while others go unfilled entirely, and now the deck clans are deciding who will take over their leaderless crews. Okay. Cool. Can we just exit here? So save 21. Really? That was like 20 minutes ago. Why is that autosave so long ago? Okay. Okay, we need to get to next save then. Can I save now? I cannot. How do we lose so many officers? What is on the agenda for this meeting? How have you succeeded in tracking down... Wait, Abelard. There is an altogether more pressing problem. I do not wish to be the rogue trader. I'm ready to start the briefing. Summon the officers. Let's do that one. With a gesture, Abelard relays the officers to the far end of the magnificent chamber. Okay. Nice. A dozen pair of eyes bore into the expressions, revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness. Attention officers, you have been granted an honor. Lord Captain will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Perhaps you would introduce those present, Abelard? Another time to be listening to area of some of the ceremony. Yeah. As you wish. Abelard points to a tall, slender woman whose body seems to contain as many implants as it does flesh. Our new Vox Master, okay. I'm starting to see where the lack of voice acting complaints come from in this game. The first bit of it was making me wonder, because there was plenty of voice acting in the like, I guess, intro section, but here there's nothing, which is unfortunate, because the voice acting that is here has been really excellent. It is an honor to serve you, Lordship. Aboard this vessel, you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and chiefs. I am responsible for receiving and processing all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Okay. Besides her is Ravard, Master Helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an asteroid field or a pirate trap. Hail, Lord Captain. Here's ship's good as home to me, so rest assured she'll be in safe hands. Okay. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, our High Factorum Generis Danrock, who oversees supplies, procurement, and general material well-being of the ship. This portrait immediately makes me not like this guy. Oiled hair officer. It is an honor, your lordship. You may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard. Okay. In the second row, we have 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vitals function. Master of Ordnance, responsible for artillery. Infernus Master, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship. And lastly, Drives Master, servant of the Omnissiah. It's a tech priest. You love to see it. Okay, the 3 officers salute you. Infernus Master does so with confidence, while Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drive Master officers salute, resembling a dance involving the complicated manipulation of all tech priests' mechandrites? Tentacle probe like room. Okay, cool. Thank you, Abelard. Greetings to you all. I serve at your pleasure, Lord Captain. I wish to hear the Infernus Master's report. High Factorum. What have you report? Drives Master, Master Helmsman. Also, let's Master of Ordnance. Who was the Vox person? We're missing the Vox person. Oh well. Okay. High Factorum. What do you report? Drives Master. I will hear from Master Helmsman. Deliver your status report. Right, you are, Lord Captain. To cut long short, the outlook is bleak. The ship's sound, more or less, but without our engineer, prime, and navigator who fell in the battle, we have no way out of the system. If we tried to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what'll happen. What'll happen first? Our warp drive being torn to pieces, or all of us melting into the bulkheads? Fair. Your Lordship, if you allow me to interject. When we arrived in the system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all available communication channels in the region. One of them was a Navis Nobilite station. The station maintains complete Vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. To have located a navigator in the very same system is an incredible stroke of luck, a true blessing from the God Emperor. Okay. A sharp bolt of pain launched through your skull as if responsible for what you just heard. You understand that it is not the God Emperor you should thank for such good fortune. The words of the demon that appear before you during the translation to real space echo in your mind. I am the will of the Weaver of Destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. I don't like this warp entity bullshit. We need to sort this shit out. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you'll soon be eyeing up asteroids to use as your new residence. In slightly less shitty news, we can go around and around the system till our heads are swimming as long as the Prometheum supply is lost. If any thick as grok shit low lifes come sniffing around, we'll take them out. So don't you worry on that score. Okay. Cool. Infernus Master. Yes, Lord Captain. I can report all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment in terms of material loss crew has been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and High Factorum. Okay. The post passed to him after the First Master and his next 3 deputies expired line of duty. Abelard remarks in a low voice, which for years only the lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat, so to speak. Okay. Good to know. High Factorum. We are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your lordship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given into the tech priest's hands for attention, and that all lost supplies are replaced. There is only one resource I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately this number is not confined to the scum from the lower decks, which are easily replaced, but also includes trade professionals. Okay. We will be able to make up our losses on the nearest planet, Rykat Manoris. However, the planet, the whole system, in fact, belongs to the Winterscale Rogue Trader dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the Rogue Trader. Okay, cool. Especially given the Caligos Winterscale speech for attacking first, ask a question later, and with that kind of thick-skulled thugs, he usually installs his governor's planets. Okay. Drive Master. A distorted voice from the Vox retranslator emerges from under the text priest's scarlet hood. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble void ship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine entrusted to my charge is unharmed, thank the Omnissiah, but its spirit mourns its deadened breath. Dead brethren. Oh, dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assessing its sorrow and anger. Okay. With great sorrow, I must also report that the Engineer, Prime Overseer, and Spiritual Authority of all tech priests on board fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him. A most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals the fallen Magos. We require a replacement as soon as possible. Would someone care to translate? I see, thank you. The tech priest bows her head. Oh, it's a she. Okay, cool. Master of Ordnance, do you have anything to report? No. My job's simple. Maintain the arsenal and fire when I'm told. But just ask anyone. We've got no able crew, Lord Captain. Okay. Master of Ordnance, you forget yourself. So what? Comes the officer's hostile and bitter reply as if a dam has burst inside and all that pent-up emotion is rushing out of him. The ship's in ruins, every second officer's dead, and now we've got a green Lord Captain who's supposed to lead us to the void knows where. Silence. The bridge's magnificent glass panes seem to tremble under the force of Abelard's roar. Enforcers seize this mutineer. Uh-oh. Abelard grunts. If only the officer out of If only one officer out of the whole lot has fallen to pieces, then that's not all bad, your lordship. I do humbly apologize on behalf of the entire crew. What would you do with the Master of Ordnance? The former Master of Ordnance, I should say. Besides, find a replacement, that is, for we already have one lined up. Iconoclast, stand down, release him. I have no intention of punishing a man for a moment of weakness, not after the terrible attack we've endured. Dogmatic, execute him. Experienced Master of Ordnance are few and far between, so for that reason he may remain in post. I leave his punishments at your discretion, Abelard. Let's go Iconoclast. I like that. Abelard says, Master of Ordnance, cease your stiveling. You disgrace yourself and your entire clan. Enough. The hysterics are over. Let us resume. Cool. Master stands up, wiping the blood from his broken nose. His face is the picture of shock. What just happened seems to be dawning on him now, and the knowledge of the fates he so narrowly escaped. To summarize, we have sustained serious losses in crew members, and we require a new engineer prime and navigator. Is that all preventing us from continuing this voyage? Precisely, Lord Captain, but bear in mind this will not end our trials. The ship's systems must be properly inspected for major damage, which can only be carried out at the Footfall Station. A massive void port at the edge of the Coronis Expanse, a notorious hotbed of trade and road trade. Okay. Home to only Darkness Sector. We will never reach Footfall without first solving these immediate problems. Okay. What can you tell me? Systems? Okay. I cede to Voxmaster on this point. Mistress Tulliman, we are in the Reichard star system, and our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your lordship's predecessor. There are three inhabited bodies in the system, and our attempts to send Vox messages have produced confounding results. The Navis Nobolite station has not simply failed to answer, it seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planetoid in the system, and Reichard Minoris itself is also not responding to our hails. But what is most alarming is that our Argus sensor technology that allows voice ships to scan planets. Okay, our Argus have intercepted signals from the surface that seem to be indicating ongoing hostilities on the planet. The situation is not very encouraging, but without a navigator, a tech priest, and the new crew members, we won't be able to travel anywhere. Therefore, we must go to the planet and find out what is going on. Okay, cool. Salute you as one. Nice. Your lordship, there's one other thing. A confirmat of utmost importance. Lady Theodora, your eternally esteemed predecessor, brought the ship here to the system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who has the authority to commission a rogue trade to do anything. And I shall tell you, the Lord Inquisitor, Hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will in the Cronus Expanse. I'll be honored to fulfill the Inquisitor's commission. What does he ask? I came across strange handwriting. It was signed XC. You are referring to the context of that note, I presume. Is that so? Yeah. Yes, quite right. XC Xavier Calazar. Lady Theodora was to seek out Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Hendrix von Kellox, an interrogator, you understand. All I know is that he is somewhere in the system, and we must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, then deliver him to Footfall in the Furibundus system. I don't know how you say that. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed. An Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system may know something. Okay. That is all of it, your lordship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it is a mere taste of the daily burden of Roger. Soon you must take the reins of the von Valancius Protectorate. Abelard gives you another scrutinizing look as if to gauge how you will hold out on this multiple problems. His face softens slightly as it seems he is about to offer some words of encouragement. Adira, Sister Argenta, explain yourselves. The Sister of Battle grimly nods towards Argenta. The Psyker is suffering some ailment or dark madness. She insisted on seeing the road trader. I judged it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. For a brief moment, Sister Argenta's voice sounds hesitant. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have time, rogue trader. Adira's glazed eyes rove over those assembled. One word bursts from her lips: daybreak. Adira, come to your senses. Abelard, bring the witch to heel. If there is nothing else of value to report, I declare this briefing concluded. It is time to get to work. I rolled over those symbols. One daybreak. Damn it. Adira presses her fingers to her templates in desperation. Your lordship, here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future, and it hit me so hard my head is still spinning. Something very strange is heading our way, and I can't make out what it is, no matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. Or maybe it's dawn. And it's ringing and ringing like an echo, like a bell. But if it's daybreak, why is it so dark? We cannot extract any information of value from a single word. Can you tell us anything else, Mistress Tullus? No. Not yet, anyway. The voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. I can't make sense of it. I can't make sense of any of it. As soon as I know or sense anything, I'll report it. Lord Captain, if you want me to take a closer look at your future, find me on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by my whispers on many occasions. I'm sure you would benefit from them as well. Okay. Nice. Down. Okay. Right. Okay. Jeez, man. I gotta admit, the high complexity of this game is definitely a struggle. It's taking a lot of getting used to say the least. There's so many statistics and random, effects and things going on, which is super interesting, but geez, it's tough to keep track of it all. But what is hard carrying this game for me is the writing and the lore. It is so damn interesting. Obviously, I'm a big fan of the Warhammer universe, so I am a little bit biased, but I must admit, I am like super interested in the story and what's going to happen next. I do wish there was more voice acting, definitely. The prologue was amazing. The voice acting was excellent, and there was lots of it. But now getting what looks like starting into the main story, we're definitely losing out on a lot of voice acting, which is unfortunate. But we'll see. Okay. I am planning on streaming again tomorrow, provided there's no curveballs. And yeah. Cool.